But this time we'll fit in a game of regular 3-minute blitz. So 1989, good luck. I've just played a rapid game, so I've got to adjust to the pace here. Okay, we'll charge the center. Trade. Let's prepare e4 or c4. I'm going to go e4. Oh, both of our knights cover both pawns, right? Now I could push here. I'm actually going to take here, I think. Oh, he's given us a chance to take and open the file. Wait, can I play pawn up here? No, he's covered. Okay, let's go for it then, why not? Let's develop and try and bring the rook across. He's got a dark squared bishop, could be a real serious problem to pressure here, couldn't it? I might have to do f3 at some point. Yeah, that's what he's gone for. That's annoying. So up. I might as well push. I guess he'll counter again. Now I do have rook here, but oh, he's let me push on. I thought he was going to stop me pushing the pawn there, so rook across might threaten a move like this, but right now he covers the queen twice, so it's not on right now. And maybe knight across, and let's see what he does. So he's moved the queen out the way. What, he's hit my pawn? I missed that. I did actually miss that move. Let's go here then. I guess he's got knight here. Let's let him decide what he does. He doesn't do that either. Okay, I'm going to play f4 then to take some pressure off the file. It might cause a problem here down the line, but we've covered this square. Now what? Can I do something like this? But knight takes, pawn takes. Let's play knight out wide and try and challenge these squares. But if I end up taking here, I've got to be really careful about the bishop getting on the diagonal. So here, knight takes, pawn takes. The pawn's isolated, but we open the file, we can trade a rook. Oh, I've got knight here. But I don't want to do that. That feels worse to me. I'll go here. You can take either way, but we attack the queen and the rook. Bishop guards, queen guards. So we can trade a set of rooks off. So I'm going to do that. Now I can't take here. Can I push? I hang this. So I'm just going to shuffle and hope I don't blunder the pawn. We might blunder the pawn. Oh, I can't go there. I nearly went there and he's covered the square. So let's try and come here. Queen here now allows a check. Okay, let's move. Oh, he's taken. Oops, I didn't see that either. Okay, let's come across for the file. The checks are covered though, I've seen that. So knight could be problematic, but right now we've got this. I'm going to put the bishop on this diagonal. So he goes here. Oh, he's offered this, but it breaks the pawn structure, right? But queen here for here. Yeah, I'm going to take. Hit the pawn, gently hit the pawn. That's the one I really want. Got to come back, but we've suddenly got a pawn of our own if we can use it. He's going to guard this, right? Oh, he's going to check though. Oh, crud. He has got to check. Let's just guard the queen then. Down on the clock, although it's close. Well, that's a blunder. That just loses the game. Yeah, he just lost concentration. It was a good game, wasn't it? He just lost concentration. Takes, and we take back here. Let's see what it was in engine speak. It felt like a nice game at our level. So we've got an 83 and an 88. 2300, 2400. So that's very, very good at our level. So we played the same basically in the opening. We're just slightly better in the mid game, but I'm guessing it would have been the same but for that one move mistake at the end. So I'm guessing it would have been basically the same just for that blunder at the end, although our opponent's got a couple there. So let's just take a look. Yeah, so the engine wants me to play an earlier c4 there, and that's considered a blunder as well, but it'll be a deliberate, obviously, choice our opponent's chosen to make to break the structure up. So at amateur level, I wouldn't really consider that a blunder, but the engine does. And yeah, we're only marginally better, 1.5, playable at our level. And you can see it's basically flatlined the whole entire game until the blunder at the end. But yeah, engine's been wanting me to play c4 an awful lot, and I haven't done it, so that's something to learn. Oh, I should have just ignored the centre there and developed the bishop first to pressure the pawn. Then he might have had to go a little bit more defensive to guard, and if he pushes, the rook hangs. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so that was a good move. Well, best move. So trades was good, taking was good. He's got behind his pawn. So that was actually a mistake. He should have just played calmly rook back. He should have played rook back. Okay, I don't see why that is, but the engine does. It's still level though, still basically level here. But yeah, and then he's just blundered at the end. I don't know if he's done a mouse slip. You can see there, take the pawn. So the pawn's hanging. It would be an unusual mouse slip, wouldn't it? But he could have just taken the pawn there. Then I would have just tried to march my pawn and hope for the best. So, but it was level when he takes a pawn. I can't the engine. It would have still been level. So we got a little bit of luck, but we've got to win there. So it is what it is.